Namaste. Today we have a very interesting session. One of our viewers reached out to us with a very interesting question. She said, I eat all the healthy food, light, nourishing, but still I feel full, uneasy, uncomfortable. So, isn't that a relatable question for all of us? Well, according to Ayurveda, health doesn't only depend on what you eat, but also on how well you digest your food, your experiences, your emotions, and even your thoughts. In fact, an ancient Ayurvedic text mentions that all diseases begin with indigestion, and indigestion depends on Agni.
Agni? What is Agni?
So, Agni literally means digestive fire. This is that factor which is responsible for metabolism and digestion at all levels in our body. All the cells, the tissues, the organs, and even the digestion in the mind.
Digestion in the mind?
Yes, mind also digests, processes, and assimilates the information that you give it. And the Agni, which is responsible for this digestion, is called as Medhagni. And when Medhagni disturbs, the mental indigestion sets in.
How do we know about mental indigestion?
Well, for that, you have to first understand the physical digestion and then apply the same parameters to the mental digestion. So, our physical digestion is governed by the Agni which is present in our stomach. That is called as Jaఠragni. When this Agni is strong, you feel light, energetic, and you get proper hunger at the proper time.
How do I know that I have a good digestion?
Okay, well, there are 6 classical signs that Ayurveda has mentioned that will make you understand whether you have good digestion or not. So, first, you feel no discomfort after eating the desired amount of food. You should not feel sleepy, burdened, and overladen with food. Second, the burp that you get after your meal should not taste the same as the food that you have eaten. If you get foul smelling burp and if you burp out the same food that you have eaten, that means you have indigestion and that it has not processed well. Third, you should not feel full and heavy for a longer period of time, as if the food is stuck like a boulder in your system. Fourth, you experience no discomfort during digestion. In fact, this process should not be even noticed because health is very silent. So, fifth, the elimination of waste in the morning is easy and clean. The stools are of good consistency, not sticky, with no mucus, no remnants of the food, no blood stains, and you are not taking a longer time for defecation. That is one sign of good digestion. And sixth and the most important one, your hunger returns at a time when it should, like after your food is completely digested. Hunger is a sign of good health, but also feeling hungry every now and then is a sign of ill health. In all these 6 signs, even if one sign is missing, that means you have ajirna. And ajirna or indigestion is not a small thing. It is the root cause of all the imbalances in your health. It is the first crack in the harmony of your health.
And doctor, what are signs of proper mental digestion?
Now let's talk about mental indigestion. Have you heard anyone saying, "ये बात कुछ हजम नहीं हुई"?
Yes.
That's exactly what ajirna of the mind is all about. This is mental indigestion. See, when you are having too much of screen time, you have taken so much of information, so much of knowledge, or I would say you have studied so much. So how do you feel? You feel laden, you feel heavy, you feel as if you should not take any more. That is mental indigestion, and Medhagni, the Agni of the mind, is responsible for this process.
This is getting very interesting. So how do I know if I have good mental digestion?
Well, we have discussed about the signs of the physical indigestion. So we can apply the same parameters for the mental indigestion. So when you are taking information, you feel clarity of mind and you take it very positively and you are satiated with the information that you are taking in. Secondly, when you have taken the information, or if you have had a bad experience it shouldn't burp up the same emotion every now and then. Like, for example, if you have had a bad experience in the past, how many times are you repeating it and how many times are you feeling sad about it? If you are doing it more times, then it is a mental indigestion. Third one, when you have a certain experience, for example, a shocking experience, how well are you taking it? How are you reacting to it? Whether you are calm, composed, and balanced, or you get overstimulated, excited, and overtly anxious. Fourth, you cannot recall the memory wherever or whenever you feel like recalling it. The fifth and the most important one is the sleep. Whether you are having a peaceful sleep or a disturbed sleep decides on whether you have mental indigestion. Now the sixth sign, this is very important, like after how long are you ready to take in new experiences? Because sometimes when you have bad experiences and are laden, you don't feel like going out, you don't feel like interacting, you don't feel like taking in more knowledge. This is a sign of mental indigestion. You have to come back after a certain period of time. So here's a beautiful truth that Ayurveda tells us, that our physical and mental digestion are interconnected. So if our body is disturbed, heavy and toxic, then we lose clarity of mind. And if our mind is disturbed, then our body and its digestion also gets disturbed. So this is called as Agni-Manas connection, and in modern terms we call it the gut-brain axis.
This makes sense. So how do I support my physical as well as my mental digestion?
So Ayurveda has given some insights which you can start in your daily life. Like, eat when you are hungry. Don't eat only because it is time. Second, do not overeat, or don't eat if your previous food is not digested. If you pile food over undigested food, then your Agni will get diminished. Third, to kindle your fire, you can sip a little water or have herbal tea or have a little ghee before your meals. This is also going to kindle your digestive fire as well as your mental fire. It will give you a lot of calm. Fourth, eat in a calm and loving environment. This is very important. Remember that your mind is a part of your body and it is absorbing all the emotions that you are getting while eating food. It is also eating the food that you are eating. So it is very important that your mind feels loved along with your body. Fifth, just like your digestion, your mind also needs rest and calm.
What do you mean by that, doctor?
Okay, now let me explain. See, when we have a busy week, like till Friday, we are busy processing information, knowledge, we are working, we are stressed, and on Friday night, we go pubbing and we have party with lot of sound and noise. Is it not overloading our senses with lot of more subject? Is that going to give us rest? That is why most of the time, stress is a common ailment that people in this era are facing. So sixth one, every day before sleeping, have some time of silence and reflection. This will give you good sleep and a good time to process more information the next day.
So doctor, what is that one thing that we should always remember?
The one thing that you should always remember, that moderation is the key. So the next time when you feel dull, heavy and uncomfortable, you can ask yourself whether it is the food that you have eaten or whether you have not digested something emotionally. Because healing truly begins when stomach and mind absorb, digest and let go. If you like this information, kindly subscribe to Secrets of Healing, your guide to modern living through ancient wisdom.